Hey guys, it's Hannah. So today I'm gonna show you some college hacks. If you didn't know, I'm in college. It's my second year. I cannot believe it, but it is. So, the first hack I have is to use a planner. If you don't have a planner, you need to get one. I highly recommend getting one. You can find them really cheap. I usually get mine at like TJ Maxx or Marshall's. They're really cheap. They're like $3.99 usually. And you'll use this thing as like your Bible. This is your Bible. Okay? So this is mine, and let's find a page. Inside, you should write everything. So at the beginning of class, everyone usually gets a syllabus. You need to go into that syllabus and write down all the due dates. Because honestly, professors sometimes don't tell you until a week before because it's not common to. You just should know from looking at the syllabus. And so they'll be like, hey, so the midterm's next week, and people are like, it's what? And a couple people, the smarter people, that might have been a bad thing to say. The people who wrote it down already know, and they're probably gonna do better on the test. So, I definitely highly recommend it. And if you have doctor's appointments, or like, if you do a sport like football or something, you write it down. Just get a planner and use it, because it'll help, I promise. So, something I saw, I think I found it on Pinterest or something, it said use one notebook for in-class messy notes, because a lot of teachers talk very fast, and you usually just have to write it down really fast, and sometimes you don't really remember what you put, so usually right after class, if you can, write it down in like a neater notebook so you can like study it better. I have done this a couple times. I don't have my other notebook that I have my messy notes in because, yeah, but these, I just section them off, and if I put something in parentheses, I'll like add it. And it just is way cleaner, and notes aren't just scribbled in the margins and all that. And it helps. It does. I know it sounds crazy to have like, oh, 2 notebooks, like who has that time? But if you can make the time for it, I do highly recommend that. The third thing, is for books. Books in college are very, very expensive. So I found this website called thriftbooks.com. I'll put it somewhere. And this website sells books so much cheaper. Last year for my, basic design class, I had to get this book. And I think on the school's website it was originally like $120, I believe. And on Thrift Books it was like $12. I don't know if it was 12, maybe like 15, around there, but way cheaper, and I just don't get why people don't do that, because if you can get a deal and save your money, why don't you? Just go on that website, search the book, sometimes they'll have it, sometimes they won't, or rent a book. Rent a book from Amazon, from your school. Yeah, and then you just have to give it back. You'll pay. You have to pay for it still. Like, I don't think you can get a free book. That would be awesome. Oh, okay, so for studying, sometimes people like to have some background noise. I know I do. I don't like sitting in the quiet. It's difficult for me. So, there's a website called Ambient Mixer. Again, I'll put it here. And it has different sounds for studying. There's Harry Potter, like a Hogwarts dorm, Hogwarts common room, just random things. There's like ocean noises, and it's good to fall asleep to as well. And it's pretty cool. Yeah. Next. Okay. Okay. For your dorm, I personally do not live in a dorm. I just don't. But I have friends that do, and almost every single person I have met says put the key on the wrist. So if you can get, I don't remember what these are called, but you put it on one of those, or if you don't have one, a hair tie will work too, I'm sure. So it might look stupid, but I mean, at least you won't get locked out of your dorm, right? So then, oh, the next thing is, one of the most important things is read your syllabus. I don't care if it is 5 pages long, I don't care if it's 20, it won't be 20. But you have to read this thing. This is, some teachers don't even like when you ask a question about the syllabus, because they'll just say, well, it's in the syllabus, look in the syllabus. So you should just read it. And then a lot of syllabuses have, pretty much every single one has like the due dates of assignments and a little calendar. You should write that in your planner. As soon as you get the syllabus, it'll save you from a lot of trouble. It's just a thing you should do. So in my class, in one of my classes, my interior design class, we have a lot of stuff and it does not all fit in my backpack. It's too big and it'll hurt my back. It hurts my shoulders because, as you know, how to wear a backpack. So a thing, if you can invest in one, get a rolling backpack. I doubt anyone will think you're stupid for it. They'll probably be like, that's really smart. I want to do what she's doing. So this is mine. I can't lift it up. It's too heavy. But there's usually like 3, maybe 4 pockets, and it fits a lot more than a regular backpack does, and especially without the weights on your shoulders. So, if you can. I know they are pretty expensive. My mom just brought that home one day. But if you can, for a class where you have a lot of stuff, I would get one. Next thing, if your campus has, like, sometimes campuses will offer free tutoring. If they do, take advantage of it. Classes are really, really expensive sometimes, usually, and you do not want to have to take that again. Even if it's like mom or dad's money or whoever's family's money, you should not just want to fail, because that's not nice to your parents or whoever. But if they do have free tutoring, go and ask the teacher during office hours or after class, whatever one works. I promise you it'll help. Well, it did for me at least. Your teacher, if they're a good teacher, would rather have you ask them for help if you don't understand it than to fail their class. It'll be a waste of your time if you just fail the class, because then what? And especially if it's free tutoring, go. I promise, just go. Okay, so the next thing I have is, okay. This is new for me. I found Slater.com, and it has answers for a lot of textbooks, for math, science, I don't know, anything really. And it's not like to cheat, because you should probably understand it, but a lot of people will probably use it for cheating, but I mean, that's not good, don't do that. How the website works is you go on, type in your book, and usually it'll have a list of the chapters, and if it does, way to go. You did it. And it's pretty easy. Okay. Well, that's all I have for you this week, guys. Alright, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a magical day. Bye!